it would not be responsible for us not to acknowledge some of the events that are happening in the world, but most importantly, right here at home in the United States. And I'm really referring to remembering 9/11, which, is a day we say we will never forget. So anytime on this day, it's a great time for us to reflect. And we all can reflect and remember where we were on those days and what we were doing. But yesterday was also a tragic day with Charlie Kirk, what they're calling an assassination. I don't know a better name at this moment for that. And I mean, it was tragic. It was all over social media. I think it goes to show that mainstream media just does not meet the demands of people today with social media. It's important to be in tune. We also have, a school shooting that occurred yesterday. It's not getting a lot of news. We had that tragedy on the train with the Ukraine lady and the mentally ill person that attacked her randomly. And these are the topics that people are talking about at work, right? This is
Yeah.
what my workplace is talking about. I'm talking about it, you and I, and people are listening to it. And so what I want to do is kind of bring that back together and talk about what's the responsibility of a leader when we have these topics. And it's not an easy topic, particularly when you put in we can all talk about 9/11, where we were attacked by an outside organization attacking our country, but it's a little different when the attacks occur within our country, and then it starts to create political divide. And not to be a political conversation, but then people start sharing their opinions a little bit more strongly. And we want to have conversations at work that allow people to understand and then move forward. So when I think about these, Bert, they are topics that I'm having with business leaders just because they're timely. I don't know if they're creeping into your conversations or not. I just want to pause and hear some of your thoughts on it.
Yeah, yesterday was certainly quite interesting. I was tied up in the last day of a lengthy legal proceeding and didn't get home last night till about 9:30. And when I got home, I checked my text messages from the day and I had a lot of friends who had texted me about what took place yesterday with Charlie Kirk, and frankly, a lot of coworkers who
Yeah.
texted me. Just local, attorneys I work with in the St. Louis office. Four of them separately each texted me, which I thought was really unusual. My first response to one of them was a bunch of question marks because I hadn't checked the news yet, and then I had checked the news and saw what happened. And it kind of to bring this full circle, Phil, it amazes me. I mean, today's 9/11, like you said, and I just think of 24 years ago, literally about close to this time in the
Okay.
morning, 24 years ago, maybe about 45 minutes from now, 24 years ago, and what happened. And I do have to say that for better or for worse, right after 9/11 and the aftermath, I hadn't seen unity in this country like I saw at that time, probably since the 1980 Olympics with the Miracle on Ice, and that was the last time I had kind of seen unity in this country at its peak. And I do think that Americans did really rally around each other and took this as a collective attack. And I look at how far that's disintegrated in the last 24 years. The sort of the lack of pride and the vitriol that takes place, and it kind of boils down to the fact that in this country, I'm not saying in other countries because they're not the United States, but in this country, people's political affiliations should never ever lead to death. I mean, it's just tragic what's happened, and we just look at how far things have spiraled downward since the unity in the aftermath of 9/11.
Level up your HR game with an AIM Employers Association membership. Get 24/7 expert support, exclusive training, and a network of peers. Join thousands of HR leaders building better organizations. Call AIM at 800-948-5700 or visit aimea.org today to learn about becoming a member.